Do you have outtakes of just weird spit sounds of Christian?
I've got lots of good stuff. But
That's amazing.
hey, Joe, if you cough, could you not cough into the microphone? That'd be great.
Sometimes it sneaks up on me.
It does. You can't control it. It's okay. Just throw the microphone out of your face and then cough. Guys, stoked you're here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having
Thank you
us.
guys for taking the time to come up and hang out and spend some time. I'm excited to chat with you guys, get to know you a little bit, and hear your stories, hear about how barbershop has influenced your lives, and Alex. And
he's like, wait, I sing barbershop? I thought I was just still singing operatic tenor all the time.
Yeah, right?
Nobody told me I had to change anything, so I just didn't.
Yeah, and we're getting ready to head into your youth camp, your annual youth camp that you guys do, so I want to hear a bit about that as well. I want to hear about some projects you guys got coming up, and just learn who is Gimme 4.
I don't know if you really want to know that.
Like, who is Gimme 4?
I didn't sign any waivers or anything.
Yeah. We don't even really want to know who Gimme 4 is, to be honest with
do you know who Gimme 4 is? Like,
sometimes I wonder.
You know, hey, identity. That's a hallmark of, maybe that's why you guys haven't medaled yet.
We are starting off strong here, folks. Woo!
No, we all think you should have medaled. We all believe it. We're all rooting for Gimme 4, man.
It's only 5 spots there.
You know what? I think so. Honestly, you guys are probably one of the most beloved quartets not to medal. I mean, all you have to do is look at forums and discords and videos and comments, and just people love you guys. I mean, I think people, obviously they love your music and they love the arrangements that you do, and you guys are one of the cleanest singing quartets in the entire society. But I think it's more than that. I think it's your guys' personalities. I think it's who you are as people, and I think it's what you do in the barbershop community that makes people just fall in love with you. You know, I'm just going to
easily
got them all fooled.
We're just gonna sit here and accept compliments for the next 3 hours. Watch Will squirm in his seat.
Right.
No, and I've been friends with these guys for a really long time, and it's all of those things plus, and more. The Jersey Harmony Explosion, which we'll talk about, is a big reason why Gimme 4 is renowned in our group, in our hobby, and people, the giving back. The East Coast Sound grew out of a youth chapter that was just intended entirely to bring youth up, and then when we all got old, we're like, well, what can we do now? So the youth camp grew out of that mission, and in partnership with the Dapper Dans, but yeah, Gimme 4 has always been very much a give back type of group. And I think that's part of the love factor.
Oh, absolutely, man. I just remember at District, one of my favorite moments was when you guys sang. I think it was when you sang away the trophy to us, because you guys had won the year before we won, and you guys got to present us with the trophy and the medals and all that jazz. But you guys sang on the show, and I think it was your last song. I think I have a terrible memory, so correct me, please. But you sang a song. It was it Humble and Kind?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I mean, and I was just watching you guys sing that, and as I was watching you sing the song Humble and Kind, it was such a poignant song because it embodied what you guys are as a quartet. And I'm sure that's why you guys picked it, because that's what you strive to be, and that's kind of what you... Are you going to cry? Don't cry, please. Hold on, please.
No, I was
holding
told
back a cough.
Yeah, I was told not to cough into the microphone, so I'm like...
He's like... No, I'm trying not to cough. Like, no, but it's true, and you guys singing that was a really special moment, and we were really honored to win the district right after you and get to receive that from you, and you guys took the extra time to not just treat it like, oh, here's your pins, here's your medals, and here's your little gift, thank you. Like, I think you guys wrote out a letter to us too, and just talked about like what it meant to be a district champ, and like,
what was cool is that tradition of like getting together as the MADAC right after the championship was called. That only started, or it either started or only restarted either for us or Da Capo, who was right before us. Yeah. And so Da Capo, they got us beer mugs with
Right.
Mad Champ and that tradition of giving a gift and then, speaking a little bit to the quartet only started again or restarted like the year before us winning. And so then the Capo did that for us, and we were just kind of trying to follow what they did and establish that tradition, which is really cool. And I'm sure like there's tons of traditions like that at the international, but maybe not so much at the district level. But the Mid-Atlantic District is kind of becoming like international light.
Kind of is, right? It's like international diet. It's like light.
Yep.
Well, they called it a mini international for a long time, right? Back in like the
in terms
late
of
2000s,
attendees.
early 2010s. It was like prelims.
Stacked.
Mad Prelims was dubbed the mini international or something like that.
Dude, my first Mid-Atlantic District prelims that I came to, or maybe it was a district contest in the fall. I just remember because I came for Harmony Foundation. So this was probably 2012 or so, and there was over 2,000 people there.
Yep.
And it was in half of an arena, and it was a full stage, it looked like an international competition, and it felt like an international competition. I was like, holy crap, this is crazy for a district. And I get to, I got to travel to every district, and they are all quite different sizes, different vibes, different feels. And Mad just really does have that kind of like big district energy.
Mighty MAD, baby.
It's interesting you say that about the districts have their own sort of vibe and feel. I haven't been to too many of them, but we went last year. We went First Take went to NED, and it was like by far the most appreciative. Like these people ducking love barbershop, like every single ounce of it. And it was very the afterglow, like everyone was at the afterglow, the whole thing. Dude. It was very a very like interpersonal, not quite as big as the Mad contest, but man, they were there for it,
bro.
When we went, is the same.
I was about to say the same thing. What year was that? 2014. Went to Seneca Land prelims. Will?
Yeah, 2014. Yep.
I usually am off by 1 year, and Will always corrects me.
14. Was
but yeah, 2014 at Seneca Land prelims, same thing. Very small convention, but the people were amazing. They were so appreciative to have. Oh, we don't know you. We get to hear you. We get to talk to you. We get to.
And they love that, man. They love getting
awesome.
visitor quartets to come in and qualify in their district. And we went to NED for our first prelims because we couldn't go to Mad. The dates didn't line up, so we went to NED, and same experience, dude. They were unbelievable. Well, they not only were the people incredible, but the convention itself. It was up at Lake George, and it was in this giant barn.
Yeah.
And Glenn did the sound, and the sound was incredible. And it was loud and full. It didn't feel like one of those far off quiet, quartet contests. It was just boom in your face, had nice low end, but the audience was just on fire the whole convention. And like you said, the afterglows were ridiculous. And every district has different resources and different, whatever, but it is cool. And it was very cool in my job to get to travel to different districts and kind of see how each one has its own little flavor and but Mid-Atlantic, man, sure is it's a crazy wild district
Powerhouse,
to be a part of, man.
For sure. Mid-Atlantic also does a really great job of making their champion feel like the champion of the world.
Bro, absolutely.
Like so many chapters. I mean, I think Mid-Atlantic has a huge amount of individual chapters too, which is just so.
It's the largest district in the society.
Yeah, and so many chapters send you invites as soon as you win that the district championship. They're just like your inbox is full.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.